Hi Vikes Recreation, Coach Michelle here. I just want to say before we get started that I miss you all very much. I hope that you're staying healthy and safe, and I wore my Mindset is Everything t-shirt today to remind you to stay positive and active through this time. I'm here today to do a Pilates inspired core workout for you. But before we get started, I want you to be aware of and to focus on 4 fundamentals of Pilates as you go through the workout. The first one is that transverse abdominis engagement. Think about taking that belly button in towards your spine and slightly upward. It's this J motion that happens with that belly button. Number 2, I want you thinking about your pelvic floor. Imagine your pelvis as a 10-floor elevator, and we're going to take that elevator car up to the 3rd floor. Imagine slowing that flow of pee. Number 3, anytime those shoulders come up off the mat, I want you to think about that fist width distance between chin and chest. That'll ensure you've got enough oxygen coming into the body, but also making sure your head is supported over top of those raised shoulders. And number 4, anytime we take those legs up off the mat, think about that slight tuck of the pelvis so you feel your low back supported by the mat before bringing those legs up. Now that we've got those 4 fundamentals, we've got 8 movements to get through, and we're starting with 100s. Laying down on the mat, setting your core nice and strong, tuck that pelvis, bringing your legs up to tabletop. From here, head, neck, shoulders, and palms come up off that mat. You can stay in tabletop, take your toes up to the ceiling or in a slight angle. The movement comes from the shoulders as you inhale for 5 count and exhale for 5 count. Torso stays nice and still, reaching nice and long with those fingers and those toes. From there, straight into single leg stretch. One knee comes in as the other leg lengthens out as long as possible. Any tension in your low back here, you can take that extended leg up towards the ceiling. From here, fingertips behind the ears, opposite elbow to knee. We're transitioning right into bicycle. Looking at that outside elbow every single time. Again, nice and long with that extended leg. And think about taking your opposite shoulder to an opposite knee. From there, we're going to transition into working the back body. Palms down, roll the shoulders out, feet are grounded. Coming into an articulated bridge, core is strong. Tilt the pelvis towards your nose, peel up 1 vertebrae at a time. Low back, mid back, upper back, squeezing the glutes. Opening up your front body here and working that back body. When we come down, we start upper back, mid back, low back. Tailbone will be the last thing that comes down. If that feels too easy, once you come up into your articulated bridge, you can hold up for the entire time and then just give me those little pulses, 1 to 2 inches up and down throughout. Sticking with the back body, coming onto your belly. Option to keep your low half grounded here. Toes are nice and long. Set your core, come into a hover. We're reaching those arms over the head, keeping the shoulders out of the ears, and driving those elbows back. Keep that torso lifted throughout. If this is too much, do 2 reps. You can come down, come back up, and repeat that motion. From here, we're going into a plank series, starting with right side plank. From your knees is level 1. Level 2, top leg comes over the top, or level 3, stack those feet. Think about squeezing an orange underneath your armpit to engage those lats. It'll hold you strong. Hips are nice and high. Reach those fingertips up tall. From there, straight into your front plank, elbows plank, or extended plank. Head stays in line with the spine here. Core is strong. And hold there, making sure your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are all lined up. From your front plank, transitioning right over onto your left side, using the same level that you did on your right side, and we're coming into that left side plank. Again, squeezing underneath that armpit, staying nice and high with those hips, and breathing. Go through each of those movements, 45 seconds for each one, as quickly as you can transition through them. And I'd like you to go through the whole workout 2 to 3 times. I hope you have fun with it.